Hello everyone, this is Let's Talk with Toodles and the Crumpman. I am Leonna Toodles and this is my co-host...
Joe Crump, what it do? Yes, I'm starting like that.
Okay.
Continue. Take it away, Leonna.
Today
Stop
we
laughing. Take it
are
away.
going to talk about, starting with breakups, yeah?
It was bitterness or breakups. Either one works, yeah. So you start off here.
You want me to talk about a breakup?
Yeah, you do it.
Breakups?
You do it, yeah. She can't.
I'm not a big dealer within,
With relationships?
Yes.
Like you don't get into them often?
Exactly.
Or it just doesn't affect you that much? Either?
Both.
Okay.
Both.
Alright, well, then I'll start because I recently just got out of a relationship. It was 7 months or so, or something like that. I don't know. But it's kind of hard dealing with it still because it was for some reason we both put each other on a pedestal, even though we're both young and made it seem to be more than it is. And I still do care for her a lot. But it's making it really hard because she was my best friend beforehand and she still is, so like we're still talking, which is, I know, a mistake.
The biggest.
Yeah, shut up, I know.
Okay.
And so it's making it difficult. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do, because I'm too much of a wimp to pull the trigger and stop talking at the moment. But I gotta work that out.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you about my last breakup. The relationship was only like 4 months, but we've been talking for a while. And after that, yeah, it was something to deal with. It was an adjustment, type of thing. But I did stop talking to him for a while. We stopped talking to each other, and then like we're talking again now. But I think if you don't give yourself like that break from her, you won't be able to like fully deal with what's going on, you know.
And I won't be able to move on emotionally.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's nothing wrong with giving it like a month or two, and then.
It's just really difficult because we're both at really crappy stages in our lives.
Yeah.
And at first, when we broke up, she told me it was because she's not in the place mentally for the relationship. And then she finally recently started explaining that my depression was one of the reasons behind it.
Right.
And even though that really hurts to hear, I can understand it because I know it's difficult for someone to be supportive all the time of someone like me, because it does wear on you emotionally, and I understand that. I've been blaming myself a lot, but I probably really shouldn't be, because, well, I mean, I don't know.
You shouldn't, because, you know, it's not necessarily something you can control. And if y'all have been friends for a while, like, she knew kind of what she was getting into beforehand, you know? So, but yeah, I think personally, on a personal level, if I was you, I would distance myself for a bit because, you know, just for, you know, it doesn't have to be forever, but, you know, distance, it works. Like, because I was really angry with, the last person I was with because of the whole thing, and then I had to step back from it and just be by myself for a little bit, and because, you know, and now we're good, we're talking and everything. He's gonna come out and visit and everything like that. It's not weird at all. It's like, it's kind of like, it's like we're not together, but it's kind of like the breakup never happened. It's just because like, he lives in Michigan, we're 5 hours apart. The distance just really wore on the relationship as a thing, and it really sucked. And we were both very frustrated, so we needed to be like away from each other and out of that environment where we were like, because I was completely frustrated with the whole thing. I was extremely angry. I was not even remotely like, I couldn't be around other people because I was just angry with how things were going. So once we broke up and we had some time away from each other, we're able to like get back into things like nothing ever like happened, you know. And I think you kind of just need to just step back from it, you know, and, you know, focus on you just a little bit more, and then the two of you will probably be able to have like a better friendship after that.
Yeah, because lately it's just been really difficult for me to even get out of bed.
Yeah. And sorry, yeah, I had to motion one of our co-editors to go the hell away.
have to cut all this. All of it. Anyway, shit. Pause. No, I can't pause. Anyway. Yeah, it's just been really difficult. I fell off at work, like, the other day, like, with the anger thing.
Mm-hmm.
I actually started yelling at my bosses and being incredibly sarcastic and just not good to work with. Except for the people who were just as frustrated as I was.
Of course.
Because what they had to do, they had us doing these stupid jobs. Like, oh, hey, you're at the baseball, and we were working around the baseball area.
Mm-hmm.
They had us picking leaves from under the fences with our hands. And it was just purely aesthetic, even though there were other things we wanted to do, because we knew we needed to get them done. But they said, nope, you got to work with so-and-so, and you got to do so-and-so. I was so mad, I just started screaming across the field whenever they asked for us.
Mm-hmm.
And I, when I thought one of my other bosses, a part-timer, when I thought he wasn't doing his job, I asked the guy who was in charge of all of us, and I said, so the leaf blowing he was doing didn't help? Oh, what a surprise. And he said, oh, it did. Are you sure?
Yeah.
I just said, are you sure? I was just, during lunch, when we were all sitting together, he actually said to the guy who hired me, he was like, oh yeah, Joe's pretty cranky today. and the only thing, I didn't care. I did not care. I just yelled across the lunchroom and said, oh, I'm not cranky. I'm pissed.
Yeah.
And he mentioned, and he said, and then he said I was cranky again. I said, and I will correct you again, I'm pissed. And I was, if this were anywhere else, I would be fired.
Yeah, no, you would have.
Oh man, it was.
Yeah.
It's just not been good. I need to get my stuff together.
It's never good. Because when I was, dealing with the whole thing, I didn't tell anybody about anything, so I just dealt with it all. By myself. So then, recently, I told my best friend, she was like, can you explain to me, what was going on then? So I, set her down. She was like, yeah, because it was really hard to be around you. I absolutely couldn't be around you because you were so, angry. Angry and just not... It's relationships are extremely hard, especially when you and a person can't be around each other, So it's just... You find it's difficult, and you kind of just have to power through it sometimes. It sucks. It really does. But, you give yourself time. You'll be able to get back there eventually.
Yeah, I know. It's just right now it's the depression has been a long time coming, and then all of a sudden just rapid fire. Yeah. Problems have been happening. Yeah. And this was kind of just the icing on the crap cake.
Oh, those crab cakes.
Oh, yeah. They're not as good as crab cakes, which I love. I love crab cakes. I love crab ring. I love crab. I love most crab things, actually. Not crab. I said crab.
Yeah, crab with the tappers.
You said crab.
No, I mean the first time was crab.
It's crab.
Same things, honestly.
No.
They're critters.
But crab is not crab.
But crabs are critters of the sea.
But
they're little bugs, so bugs are basically crab. And we're completely off topic.
I'm okay with that, honestly.
No. But speaking of relationships, have you been in many?
I've been in a few.
Okay.
Everyone else I actually don't even talk to anymore, but those were easier because I wasn't happy in those relationships, but this one I was happy in.
Of course.
And what upset me most was that she wasn't talking to me about the fact she was unhappy. Mm-hmm. And when we were talking about it, she was like, I didn't know I wasn't happy until recently. Are you kidding me? Right. That's why she dropped off on basically everything. Yeah. But she didn't know that she wasn't happy. Mm-hmm. Anyway.
See, yeah, with my thing with my dude, I hate the word boyfriend. My
man.
I made it a point to ask hey, because I'm one of those people who's do you still like me? Even though we're together, you still like me? And stuff like that. It was
kind of like that, yeah.
Yeah. And, but I think it just got to a point where he was like,
nope.
No, it wasn't that. It was that, he was like, I can't, we can't,
we can't keep doing this.
Because, it was, I cannot even begin to explain.
Did he cheat on you?
Oh, absolutely not. Oh.
That was a different one, right?
No, that was a different one. I didn't even care about what he did, though.
You didn't really care about him.
The thing is, okay, so the one before this last one, we were together for a month, but I knew him for 5 years, right?
Jesus.
5 years. I met him when I was in my freshman year of high school, and we had like this on and off thing for years, right? And you know, finally one day I turned 19. You know, we're talking. It's like we have not given this like an honest go, so you know we can just give it a shot now. He met my family. It's not like it was a serious thing. It's just I was living at home, and it was like my mom and sister, they were like, if you're gonna be with this guy, he's gonna have to, you know, step here and meet us. So I was like, fine, whatever. I honestly wouldn't have let him meet my family the other way. But yeah. So this is what happened. It was completely it was on Christmas. He came. He spent a couple hours at my house on Christmas. We exchanged gifts. He leaves. A couple of days later, I'm at work. I go on my break. I'm scrolling through Instagram, and on his picture, his who was supposed to be his ex-girlfriend was liking like all of his pictures. And I'm not like a lurker. I don't go looking for trouble. But my best friend Shanielle, she was like, "Yo, why does she keep liking his pics?" Right? So you know, when I saw her name, I just clicked on her page, and the first thing I see is him and her together on Christmas after he left my house.
Oh.
Yes. And I was like, oh, okay. So I just texted him. I was like, you know, just so you know,
I can see this.
I know. And the thing is that before we even like called it like an official relationship, I was like, are you dealing with anybody else? I asked him about her. I was like, is like, you know, when did that end and everything? He was like, oh, it ended the first time he lied. He said it ended a year ago. I'm like, but y'all were just in pictures together a couple months ago. And he was like, yeah, a few months ago it ended. So I was like, okay, cool. I made sure I asked about that so that I'm not at fault here. And like, you lied to my face. So now we can't even be friends, you know? So he can kind of go.
Die.
Not die, but fall off a cliff, you know? Cause
are you bitter about that?
I'm not bitter about like what happened. Like I'm okay. I don't like being lied to. That's my number one thing. Like there's literally no reason to lie to me. If I ask you a question, just come with me honestly. If he had did that, we would still be friends right now. But
communication is key.
Yeah, he didn't respect me enough not to lie to my face.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah, so I'm not bitter about the fact that, you know, all that happened. I can't have that type of negativity in my life.
Yeah. You know what I'm bitter about? These chairs.
These chairs.
They're so squeaky. I know you guys can hear them. We've heard them in the recordings. It's the most frustrating thing. Because I come in here and I want to relax and sit down and not hear this squeaking crap. Oh my jeez.
Yeah.
Anyway, what kind of things are you bitter about?
What am I bitter about? I'm not bitter about anything. I think bitterness is like something that people will say is like kind of unjust anger type of thing. Like that's usually what just stop moving, Joe. Get one of those.
All right,
there we go.
New chair, because I'm
okay.
getting angry. This isn't fun. This isn't fun anymore. I want to get off this wild ride.
Have you ever like broke up with somebody or like stopped talking to someone, they were kind of just bitter about the situation? Or have you ever been that person?
Well, there's one thing I am kind of bitter about.
What's that?
Was one of my ex-girlfriends. It was a freshman year fling. It was like 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And then I realized that I got into the relationship because I was in high school and I wanted a relationship. Like, oh, no, this isn't gonna work.
Of course.
That's like the dumbest thing you can do because it won't work out. Nobody's gonna be happy. Nobody wins. And because I was too immature, I told one of my friends that I really didn't like her, mm-hmm. and he ended up telling her. So that's how it ended. So it wasn't like direct, like face to face. It was like my friend ended up telling her, and I was like, oh jeez. So it ended like that anyway. So she ended up after that. We're still friends again,
mm-hmm.
but that took a little bit, and not without a fair bit of, I guess harassment is the term on her part. She harassed me.
Oy.
And then I think it was after we graduated.
Mm-hmm.
She texted me. And about like how she feels like crap all the time,
mm-hmm.
and she's like, one of these days I'm just gonna. She said she was talking about committing suicide, but she's like, oh, it's not gonna be today. It's gonna be someday. And I was like, and I was sitting there like, okay, I can't take this chance. I called 911.
Yeah.
And I sent them to her house because I didn't like, even though she'd been pretty crappy to me for the past 4 years. I'm not gonna let someone do that.
Yeah.
And so I called 911, sent them to her house, and after that, she sent them away.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, oh, I'm not suicidal, and then bullshit.
We good. You good.
Gotta remove that now. Anyway, and afterwards she texted me. She's like, "What the hell is wrong with you? I told you I wasn't gonna do it today." She was like getting pissed at me, yelling at me for trying to help her, and calling me useless and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah, no,
you know what? You just stop talking. I'm done with you forever now.
Yeah.
You can live your miserable life.
Yeah, but honestly, I think it's more bitterness coming from her end of the spectrum.
I'm bitter about the situation.
Of course. Well, I would be too. Like, absolutely not. I've never really been bitter about one of those situations because I'm usually the person to step back from everything. Like a while ago, I was talking to this guy, and I do this. I don't do it all. We were talking, and he expressed that he liked me, and it was like for a minute there, I thought I liked him too, until I finally stepped back and was like, I'm not really feeling it. I'm okay. I'm good. We good. We can just be friends, yo. And then he got like really bitter and angry, and was just like really really outrageously mean to me. And I'm like,
I don't understand guys.
I was honest with you.
Like, was he one of those nice guys?
Yeah.
Like, oh, I hate those.
Yes.
Guys. Because they're the ones who are like, oh, I'm nice to you, so you should sleep with me, that kind of thing. That mentality makes me want to punch someone in the face. Like, you don't deserve anything.
I feel like
if you think being a decent human being is reason enough for someone to just like get in bed with you. Right. No, go away.
Yeah, no,
you are
ridiculous.
Not worthy of a relationship if you're like that. You need to grow the hell up.
I get into those situations quite a bit though, to where
really.
It
wasn't like incredible.
No, it's just like I don't know, because you have you ever just like you think you like somebody and then you like
realize no.
You realize absolutely
I've been
not.
there.
And I get in those situations a lot where I think, yo, this is a cool person. But then I'm like,
Yeah, I got into that situation with someone a while back. Mm-hmm. Like, we met and we started texting a lot, and then she started saying I love you within like 3 weeks. I was like, no. Please, no.
Nah.
I don't know why I said no, but please no. And I was like, I realized I don't feel the same way.
Yeah.
And she got pissed.
But that's
she started threatening me.
Yo, you be dealing with them crazies.
No, I blocked her. I was like, nope, I'm not. Don't ever talk to me again. She was crazy.
You deal with them crazy.
I get really unlucky with people. Like, not women in general, but people in general.
Right?
I end up talking with people who at first seem to be decent human beings, and then I find out, you're psychotic, okay.
Yeah.
Or, you're very racist, and I don't really feel comfortable talking to you anymore.
Of course. Oh.
I met one of the most racist people in my life. His name was Doyle.
Doyle.
D-O-Y-L-E.
Don't spell it.
Yeah. I'm not giving you a last name. You're fine. But he's like, no, it's Dole. I'm like, like the juice, like Dole. That's the name of a company, right? Dole. Oh jeez.
D-O-L-E with the
D-O-L-E. Yeah, it's like the juice company.
Dole.
Right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But this guy was racist against everyone who wasn't white, and he was planning on going to the Marines. I was genuinely concerned for anybody he had to work with.
Yeah.
Because he's not a good person. I don't think I ever heard him refer to somebody of a different race that was not in like vulgar slang.
Oh.
He was a nightmare to put up with. Mm-mm. It was really fun insulting him though because he couldn't handle it. He used to dish out, but he can't take it. Anyway.
I completely just lost my train of thought.
Me too.
What were we talking about?
Something about bitterness, right?
Yeah, it's a lot of bitter people out there, but y'all get over it. Let's get that out there. See, I'm like I said, I usually, because I like controlling situations, so therefore I don't have to be bitter about how they end up.
Wait, do you mean controlling in your own head or in general?
In general, like shut up. Like when I have to deal with the opposite sex on a romantic level. Mm-hmm. I am very much controlling. Not necessarily controlling, but I follow the situation. So like if people. No, I don't stalk people. If I'm talking to some
driving behind them at night and be like, "Ooh girl, I'm gonna find you," or "Ooh boy, I'm gonna find you with some some floozy."
Like my last boyfriend, the one I'm kind of either way.
Kind of in love with?
Oh no! Oh, I don't step into that. We are the one I'm now talking to, yet again. Either way, when we first met, he told me he liked me first, like a couple months into talking, and he was like, yeah, no, just so you know, I like you, and I was like, oh, that's good to know. And then he honestly had to pry it out of me to tell him that I liked him, like months after he told me he liked me.
Was this while you were dating or before?
It was before we were dating. It was kind of like the courting stage. So he was like, oh, it took a while, because I don't jump into situations. Like, I have to gauge the entire situation. Like, I just want to make sure you're not here for just one thing, that this isn't gonna like be over in a few months. So I have to gauge the whole thing. Like, I don't tell people I like them. I don't do that. I don't feel the need to. No. And honestly, no. The only reason I think we had got together when we did was because I was about to move out of state. And I'm like, so, because if I leave, I'm going to be doing whatever I want to do unless this is like a real thing, so. And
that ended up not working out.
It depends on what
it didn't work out.
It didn't work out for the second. And now we're good, but
as friends. Yeah.
That's something.
Oh. I did not know.
It's something, but
I'm confused now. You are too, obviously.
I'm not. What are you confused about?
The entire situation.
What do you mean? Yes, we were together and we broke up.
But now you're something you don't know.
We are back kind of on that level before. Yes, okay, kind of somewhere around there.
This is kind of like going in a circle now.
Yeah, it's kind of going a whole we've come like kind of
coming full circle.
Kind of, yeah. Okay. Just as long as I don't know. So I feel like I have to be able to. I don't like I said, I don't jump into things. I see where you're at first before I get there. Yeah, because assumptions get people's feelings hurt. Like somebody's like, those girls who are like, oh, but I thought he liked me. And then it's like, but were you sure? Like, did he tell you he liked you? Did he tell you he wanted to be in a relationship with you? Like, that's the type of, like, I am not going to assume anything because they get you completely in bad places.
Yes. The problem is, I don't even assume anymore. I don't even think it's got to get to the point that I don't really even try to wonder because I don't have very good self-confidence at all. So I'm just sitting there like, I don't know. It's like, I'm going to leave that alone because I don't have any confidence in my own abilities.
Right.
Or my own physical attractiveness. I can see you rolling your eyes.
No! I'm not rolling my eyes. I'm trying to think about what you said. I get what you're saying.
You're rolling your eyes.
No, I'm not rolling.
Are you kidding?
I think it's important to just like...
love yourself.
Well, yeah, of course.
Yeah, it's necessary, but
it is necessary. It's really hard to do.
It's actually like especially difficult for me, because I have ADHD. What a lot of people don't know is that with ADHD comes I can't remember what it's called, but it's RSD, where any sort of mistake, as small as possible, will seem impossibly large in your mind. So it's very easy to get lost in that self-hate.
Right.
And that's the situation I get stuck in a lot.
Yeah.
So that makes it kind of hard for me as well to be in a relationship. Because that's what wore on her, I think, a lot.
Yeah.
And it's difficult. And it's very, very painful.
Yeah.
So I just don't even really try most of the time.
That really sucks.
Yeah. Oh.
It's gonna work out for you though, Joe.
Why?
Cause you beautiful, man. Like, look at them. Ooh, them curls.
You see those curves?
Them curls.
I mean, I've got curly hair. Yeah. I'm not sure if I have curves. I take offense to that.
No, boy, you thick. That's you.
I have the worst laugh in the world.
You're like a fine glass of wine. I'm gonna just put it out there. Anybody who wants...
Aren't you courting someone else? Stop trying, Leonna. Keep it professional.
Hey,
If you were curious, that was me slamming my head on the table. So much of this is going to be edited.
Oh, none of it's getting taken out.
Except for the swearing.
Don't worry, all the dots.
Gotta bleep it.
No, yes, no.
It's going on the site.
So?
Jared's okay. I don't want it on the site if I'm swearing.
Huh?
I don't want it on the site if I'm swearing.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense.
this conversation has to be.
It does. Okay. So we've been going on for quite a while.
We're gonna talk about favorite songs or something.
Yeah, that's how we're gonna end it out. So what is your favorite song?
It really depends. Like, it really does depend on it changes weekly almost.
Yeah.
However, lately, I've been listening to a band called Volumes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've known them forever, but they recently came out with a new song called "On Her Mind," and it's not that amazing, but at the same time, I really like it.
Yeah.
Because it's got for some reason they decided to get they decided to get one of my least favorite rappers on the track called Poya, P-O-U-Y-A.
Poyo.
Poya.
Poya.
Or Poya. How the heck you say his name?
Point.
Stop. And I don't like how he raps on it because his voice does not match Volumes. Because these guys are like metal, like gent, like D-J-E-N-T, and like there is growling and screaming, and then in comes this scrawny little white guy. And it's his voice just doesn't work. It's just like, and for some reason, one of his lyrics is, "I get home and let the ding-a-ling swing." It's a legitimate lyric from the song. And I hate it, but at the same time, I love it. Yeah. What really brings it together for me is the chorus. Because it's in contrast to some of the crap from the rest of the song. Yeah. And like you get to that part and it's like, oh, I'm kind of like getting lost in it. And I really enjoy the song. And another one I've been listening to a lot is "Where It Be At." Clear your throat at me.
No, I'm clearing my throat at myself.
I know.
Sir.
It's Tame Impala's "New Person, Same Old Mistakes." It's a really good song. I'll show you after this.
Okay.
Yeah.
So. The first song.
Why are you laughing?
Because I'm about to say the song. It's "Bye Bye Bye" by NSYNC.
Bye bye. Oh my god.
Bye 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 bye. Oh yeah. Oh, I'll be jamming
bye,
to this.
Bye
by NSYNC.
Okay, that is confusing to say.
And then because my songs do change
weekly, monthly.
Yeah, so that's one, and the other one that's just like a really pretty song. Yeah, is called "Tennessee Whiskey" by Chris Stapleton. And it's so it's so good. Like I listen to it and I'll be there and I'm like, yeah, Tennessee, that whiskey, ooh, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
I could not do what you are doing on mic right now. I could try to sing this, but I'm not. I have zero faith in my
own
life,
the fact that I can't sing.
I can't.
So
I just get embarrassed for myself.
Yeah, no. So those are my two, "Bye Bye Bye" and "Tennessee Whiskey." They're really great songs though. Like if I still lived alone, I would be dancing all over the place to "Bye Bye Bye." Like,
don't you even like not have you even spoken a word to your roommate?
Yes, we met. I know her name.
How often do you guys talk?
We don't talk. We don't engage and stuff, but we
share a living space. What the heck?
Yeah, I honestly if I hear her out in the kitchen, I'll wait a whole 45 minutes before I leave my room to go get something to eat. It's not that she's a really cool person. She's actually pretty cool, but it's
it's odd.
Yeah, because I didn't know her. But anyways, guys, that is all for today. And we hope you enjoyed the show and that you'll be hearing from us next week. Peace outie.
Howdy.